Yeah, welcome back to the next video, and in this video I'll be talking about type of market structure. We'll be talking about market structure. Even for offline business, there is a structure. There is a structure. That's when you hear somebody say, oh, maybe the person has a shop will say, I don't want to go early. The market is not always moving in the morning. Maybe the person is selling something that does not move in the morning. And why some other people, you hear them say, market used to move very early in the morning. No, let me go to market in the morning. So we want to, same thing applicable to the financial market too. It has structure. It has a structure. What we have two type of market structure. We have the internal and the external structure. The internal and the external structure. I was citing an example. The example I use from the very beginning is that of the person selling palm oil. Now, there's a time where she will have to wait for price to come to 15,000 naira before she buy. So at that particular time she's waiting, markets might be moving higher. That means that she wants to sell at a very good profitable time, but at that current price, market may be moving up, like going higher. Like price of the palm oil may be at 20,000, 25,000. Why she wants to sell at 15,000? Yeah, so at that time market is moving at a direction, but she's not ready to buy. That time is at external structure. Prices inside the external structure. So I will show you on chart how you can know that, okay, this price is actually in external structure, and you need to wait for price to come to internal structure and give you some confirmation. These are the things I will teach you. So don't feel like this is I can't get this. You can get it. It's not something difficult to get. So it's something you can get. Just play this video over and over again and watch it, and you get familiar with it. Everybody went to school, university for some years. We learned and we were able to pass. Yes, so you can also learn this in few months or in a year, depending on the time, the free time you have with you. Now, the first thing is that when is pricing external structure? I'll bring it back. I'll repeat myself, bringing it back to the 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 palm oil seller. When price is in external structure, is that time where price is already moving in that direction, moving higher. She wants to sell palm oil and she knows that palm oil is profitable. She wants to move higher. So when price is actually higher, maybe the time that she's expecting price to come to 15,000 naira is actually at 25, 30. That's still external structure. Now she wants it to come down to 15,000 naira. Why price now start going up again? So when price is still now, maybe she has already bought at 15,000 naira. So I used to tell people, my students, please know the market movement. Your market movement is very, very important in trading. If you know the market movement, somebody that is selling palm oil for years, you can't compare it to somebody that is just coming in to sell palm oil. The same thing happened to financial market, and I see a lot of people complaining. You just come into the market to understand the market, and you've now start complaining that you are not making profit. You will need to study the market first. Get familiar. You are not even familiar with the pair that you are trading yet. You don't know the structure that it is currently. You don't understand the business, the behavior of that pair yet. Then you are complaining. What you should do is to start observing, paying attention to the behavior of that pair before you now start complaining. If you have been able to do that consistently, then and you are still not getting results, that's when you can now say, okay, you want to quit or you want to start complaining. But as long as you have not yet do that, please, you don't have to complain. You are supposed to be with your chart, studying the chart, studying the behavior of the pair that you are trading. So the same thing happened to somebody that is coming. Let me go back to offline job. Somebody that is coming to the palm oil business that I'm using as example, the person will have to understand, oh, this particular season price of palm oil used to drop, and she knows that if she did not buy palm oil at that time that she's supposed to buy, then she will have to wait. So this is where the word wait for your setup comes in play. So even in businesses, they know that if they miss a particular time to buy a particular the palm oil, I'm using palm oil now, in bulk, they will have to wait till another time. So same thing happen in trading. If you miss that time that you're supposed to buy or sell, if it's an uptrend, then you will have to wait again. You might have to wait till maybe another month, depending on the time frame you are trading. Maybe you might have to wait for another week. So far you have missed that particular time. You might have to, some that are swing traders, we have different type of trader anyway, I will still have to talk about that. So they will have to wait till, maybe swing trader may have to wait till a whole year before they can catch another setup. Some may have to wait till how many years? Some may have to wait for 3 months before they can see another setup on a trade for swing traders. So it's positional traders that wait a year. Swing trader can wait like 2-3 months. So I will explain the type of trader that we have too in one of the videos. But please note that there is time to wait for your setup. As long as some of your parents have done business before, you have seen them say there's a particular time that they are supposed to buy their goods. They don't miss out those times. The same thing is applicable to financial market. Now we'll be talking about external and internal structure. Currently, I cited an example of BTC. Now BTC is actually in internal structure. How do I know that this guy is in internal structure? Let me look for the time frame. The 1 day. I'm trying to explain how it's related to the business that we are familiar with, so that we can understand properly. Now price has been, this is an uptrend, but price has been selling since, when is that? Price has been selling, let me look for the weekly time frame. So let me use the weekly time frame. So this is an uptrend, but price has been selling, price has been selling, so price has been selling ever since last year on BTC. Price has been selling. So this is the reversal. We call this movement a reversal, a massive reversal, because this is massive, right from 126 to 57,700. This is 57,700 here. So it's a massive reversal. So currently this guy is actually in internal structure. That means that time that that woman is waiting for price to come down to 15k is an internal structure movement. Is an internal structure. You are waiting for it to reverse massively. But how will you now know that this price is now for us? We will not just buy those palm oil blindly in the house and expecting it to say okay, it will appreciate. We want to be sure that price will actually move in our direction. We want to be sure. But currently this is an internal structure. I'll give you an assignment too. This is an internal structure. When price is reversing, instead of it to be creating new high, we talk about trend of the markets that it will be creating higher high. Price kept coming down. Instead of it to be creating new high, it kept coming down. Yet on the monthly time frame, this guy is an uptrend. So when you have a situation like this is an internal structure pair. But now let me cite an example of GBP JPY. I'm coming now. So good. So look at this guy. It's also an uptrend. It's an uptrend. But can you see that this one is moving higher? Like it's creating new highs. It's not like BTC chart. So this one is actually inside internal external structure. So this one is now, in fact, they just enter a fresh external structure journey. So this one is now inside external structure. It's going high. You see that BTC one is coming down, 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 down. But this one is going higher. So the journey is the journey here is an external structure journey. So this one is in external structure. So we want to wait for a pullback, then we'll now send it to the next high before we decide to buy this guy. We want it to reverse. So for us as a financial market trader, what gives us confirmation that this guy will actually buy because it's an uptrend is for us to wait for price to enter into the external structure. Just have this, I will teach you how you can know that price is in breakout, teach you breakout in one of the videos, but I want you to just know that when price is giving us the higher high on a daily time frame and higher low, then we are inside external structure. But when, let me show you BTC, but when an uptrend is giving you something like this, instead of it to be going up, instead of it to be giving you higher high, it's coming down like this. It will still go up and come down, yet on the monthly time frame is an uptrend. Then this guy is actually in internal structure. It's not yet ready to give us profit to fly up. It's true that it's an uptrend, but it's not yet ready to fly up. So what you want to do is to first pay attention to the chart, make it enter into the external structure before you buy. So the assignment that I'll be giving you is to look for 5 pair that 5 pair and tell me if they are inside internal structure or external structure. So that's the assignment. Tell me if they are inside external structure or inside internal structure. So make sure you submit your assignment. The previous video I gave you an assignment. If you have not done it, please make sure you do it so I can know if you really understand this video or not. So see you in the next class.